So we are a K-12 free public charter school here in Texas. We are one of the largest charter schools in Texas and one of the largest independent school districts in Texas. ILTexas teaches all three languages, Mandarin, Spanish, and English to all students K through 12. If you think about it, it's a national security language, and if you learn all three languages by the time you graduate here, you will be proficient and be able to speak to 90% of the world. Every school district in Texas says they don't have enough money to maintain their buildings and they don't have enough people to maintain it. So we struggle with budgets, we struggle with manpower, having sufficient manpower. It is a huge logistical challenge maintaining and operating all of those campuses across the state. When I first came in here, we were changing filters once a month, sometimes twice a month if we could stretch it, but once a month it was killing us in labor, it was killing us in ordering and stocking those filters. So we were looking for any sort of solution that could help us reduce labor, reduce cost, reduce time and effort. Camfil sent a salesperson and reached out to me and said, hey, we got these crazy filters that you don't have to change for like 9 months, and we change filters every quarter, for air handlers. When they said 9 months, I was like, you guys are crazy, our units aren't gonna be able to handle that. He reached out to me and said, hey, let me try this on one campus, let me prove to you that these work, and if they work, then maybe we can talk about all the campuses. So we tested it out at a campus. My guys changed the filters. It takes about 2 days for us to change filters. So if you think about that, that's 24 days of man hours, and we're now able to do it in one. So we looked at all of those man hours versus the price of the filters, and we just chose to go with the better filter. It did allow more time for the guys to clean the coils, change the belts, but also work on other pieces of equipment like lights and kitchen equipment and all that fun stuff that we also maintain. We have noticed zero impact on any of our equipment based on the filters. We actually had a mechanical contractor come out on an issue at one of our campuses with the unit, and the mechanical contractor was like, your filters are clogged, they're dirty, you need to change them. Camfil actually sent out an engineer and did airflow tests over the filters that had been in place for, I believe at the time it was 8 months, and they showed minimal air loss over those filters for that 8-month period, and we were able to prove the mechanical contractor that it was the VFD that was causing the issue. Luckily, International Leadership Texas gives me autonomy to make those business decisions, and we just look at it from a business perspective on, yes, those cheap pleated filters are cheaper, but we have to order more of them. And like I said, with the man hours that it takes to change those filters, it was a no-brainer for us to make that switch. We're saving hundreds of thousands of dollars in man hours every year changing filters because we don't have to as often.